All right, we are broadcasting live 15 out of 15 channels. How do you do? I hope you guys are doing great today. Got my whole little area all cleaned up here. I got all my outside stuff done today that I wanted to do, and waiting on a 4-pound hammer to arrive so I can drive these stakes into the ground. That's one thing I'll probably be doing this afternoon at some point. It won't take long. It'll just take a couple minutes to do that with that nice heavy hammer and get those stakes nice and straight looking. The area back there looks absolutely beautiful. It's such a difference, and my mom loves it. She's like, this is way better. The guys came, they mowed, so the lawn's all mowed, and it's nice and green and short. You know, it's beautiful. Let's see. I might be able to show you the outside view there of the fence area. Give me a second. So there you can see, if I move that camera just a little bit, you'll be able to see the whole... Rogie always lays against my chair. He knows if I move. Rogan, you're so funny. Let me adjust this camera just a little bit, if that would be possible. So you can see a little bit more. How is that? There you go. I think that's about as far over as I can get it. But that shows a good portion of the plants. And you can see 3 of the plants right there are fenced off. You can see there's a lot less stakes. There's less fencing there. There's more room. There's more area. It's just better. It's just nicer. You know, it makes more sense. It's better. And I cut away that piece of fence I said I was going to cut away to make it look really nice, you know. And not so obtrusive, you know, not so unattractive. It was, you know, as far as I was concerned, it was... There you go, bees. As far as I was concerned, it was unattractive. Hey, bees. I got my beesel down here. Let me rub his belly. I love you, beesel. Is that where you're growing your cannabis now? No, I'm not growing cannabis here in Florida. No. I'm not growing cannabis at all. Actually, my eyebrows look a little messed up there. What's up with that? My eyebrows are changing. What is that, man? It's like there's something in my eyebrow. I look like a Vulcan. I look like a Klingon warrior. I look like Mr. Worf. He's a Klingon warrior. Do you miss not growing it? Do I miss not growing it? Do I miss not growing it? Do you mean, do I miss growing it? Yeah, I miss growing it. They put you in jail in Florida for growing cannabis. Yeah, no thank you. Not trying to do that. Aw, thank you, Bernie bitch, for going... Oh, she just followed me. She followed my other account. And then she liked one of my tweets. She retweeted one of my tweets too. I was 11 when I figured out there was no God. If you haven't figured life out by adulthood, you don't need to be leading anyone. Biden and Hillary never changed their opinions, just how they portray them to suckers like you. You know? I guarantee you Hillary Clinton still believes that marriage is for a man and a woman. She will tell you differently, but she wants your vote. You know? So, thank you, Nick Brown, for retweeting me at Lee Camp and at Nays Garden Show. Let's retweet that at Big Merc and Bernie Bitch. Maybe Bernie Bitch will retweet it. Big Merc 83 and at Bernie Bitch Maybe Bernie bitch. Let's do it to Graham. I think he'd appreciate that. Let's send it to Jackson. Oops, that didn't work. Come on, stupid fucking computer. Jackson Hinkle. Let's send one over to Ron Placone. And anybody else I want to tweet that at? Lol, you don't know shit when you're 11. Oh my God. Well, let me tell you what I knew when I was 11 years old. Okay, Fat Talker, OG 420. Junior, listen to this. In the news, John Wayne was in the hospital. He was on his deathbed. He was dying. And they reported that he called a pastor in to his hospital room because he wanted to convert. He wanted to become a born-again Christian. John Wayne. So he went ahead and he accepted Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior, and he became a born-again Christian, and then he died. And in his mind, and a bunch of other people out there, they thought, oh, well, John Wayne gets to go to heaven. And in my mind, I figured out, oh, this whole thing's a scam. So you might not think that I know shit when I was 11, but it was probably you that couldn't figure out shit when you were 11. So you're just projecting onto me. The fact that I had a higher IQ when I was 11 than I do now, that probably bothers you too. But I was in accelerated classes. My mom had me tested, and I was highly intelligent. We don't know what happened. But one thing's for sure, my 11-year-old ass was smarter than you'll ever be, OG 420, in your entire lifetime. Best of luck to you. And let me just do this too. I'm going to block you. Just because I don't like your attitude. You're being disrespectful. You said John Wayne, ha ha ha, like some kind of joke. No, I'm not here to be belittled by some douchebag like you. So now you're blocked. See, that had nothing to do with disagreeing with me. It had everything to do with disrespecting me on my live stream. That'll get you blocked quicker than shit. Anybody else want to open up a fat mouth to me? Same thing will happen to you. So did I make that point? Let's go ahead and retweet this. Hopefully, Graham Jackson, Ron Placone. Let's send this over to at Savage Joy. And oh yeah, at let's send it over to Pat the Burner. Biden gets an F. Great. I think they'll really be able to appreciate something like that. What's this? Okay, great. So really good news coming back from California. Really good news all around, man. Really good news. Let's plug this back into power. In the entertainment industry, they all believe in Satan worshiping. Okay, Gussie, don't come on my stream and lie. Okay, I don't like liars, and I don't like lying, and you just came on and lied. In the entertainment industry, they all believe in Satan worshiping. That's a fucking lie, and you better take it back because I'm about to block you from my live stream, Gussie. You're about that close to getting blocked from my live stream for coming in here and lying. Now, I'm in the entertainment industry. I'm entertaining your lame ass right now. And I don't believe in Satan worshiping. Hail Satan. 666. Shout at the devil! Regardless to what I say, you're going to take it back and you're going to apologize for lying to my entire audience, or I'm going to block you from this live stream and you never get to come back in here. So, Gussie, apologize for being a fucking liar. Okay? You just lied. And some do. Did you watch Astroworld and the Demon No, see, now you saying some do, that's not apologizing for being a fucking liar. So you've only got about one response left now to say you're sorry for lying. You've got about one response left, Gussie, and then you're gone. You're gone forever. I won't let you back in. I'd pick my next words very wisely if I were you, Gussie. And if they don't start with I apologize or I'm sorry for lying, you're going to get blocked. Okay, you're sorry. You're sorry for lying because you fucking lied. You don't come in here and lie to me. That's not how you start a conversation. So like I said, I'm in the entertainment industry. So is every other podcaster. So is my sister. And my brother-in-law. We're in the entertainment industry. We don't worship Satan. You're a fucking liar. And I'm still waiting for you to apologize for lying. You're sorry for what? You're sorry you lied? Because you just got proved to be a liar. So I'm waiting for you to admit that you lied. Yeah, you're sorry for lying. Don't do it again. I can't stand that shit. You want to have a conversation with me. Have a conversation with me. But don't start by lying to my face, and thinking that I'm going to engage you in conversation. And number two, you're smart enough to know that that's not true. So you watch something on TV and it convinces you, all that says is that you're easily convinced of bullshit. For you to make the comment just to begin with, it was just unnecessary. Isn't that weird? A lot of lies that people tell you, there's no reason to even lie. You just do it on a whim. I'm just going to lie today. I'm just going to tell them that every single person in the entertainment industry worships Satan. That's what you just said. Every single person in the entertainment industry. That's all the topless dancers. That's all the dancers, the ballerinas. That's magicians. That's everybody who's ever worked on a movie or a production. Like my friend Rob Mulligan and his wife Valerie. Or me, or all my friends at Universal, or all my friends that work in the industry, the entertainment industry here. Even Dr. Hollandaise is in the entertainment industry. He works for a hotel. So, just the extent of your lying and the hypocrisy behind the fact that you're in a freaking cult. Your cult leader feeds rats to your cult members. Your fellow cult members eat rats. It's just hilarious for you to come in here and try to point the finger at other people and say that they worship devil. Hey man, I'd rather have a hamburger with a Satan worshiper than have rats with your Christian lying ass. How about that? Pathetic. People just don't understand how serious I take lying, man. The politicians want to lie all day. Okay, fine, we're used to it. Let them lie. I'll call them out on their bullshit, but whatever, I'm used to it. You don't get to lie to my face. Yeah, rats, Gussie, rats. Oh, God. Just researching how to escape the United States. Aaron Mate making some good points here. Someone contacted me, said they never got their triage oil, so I checked the tracking and it arrived at their door. So I said, hey, it arrived at your door in the tracking. I said, I did my job. You can't hold me responsible. It made it to your door. She never responded to the message. Interesting, huh? It's almost as if she was trying to get free oil, and as soon as she realized that I was tracking the order, because I didn't tell her I was tracking it, it's like she was like embarrassed, you know? Huh. Very early on, when I first started selling triage oil, I sold someone an 8-ounce container. They took the oil out of the container that I sold it to them in, and they weighed it, and they said that it didn't weigh out to 8 ounces fully. And I said, it's fluid ounces. There are 8 fluid ounces. It's different than ounces by weight. It's a different measurement. You know, I melt it down and I measure it in a measuring cup. So I had to go on the website and put FL next to the ounce measurement so people would know and not try to rip me off. Can you believe that? %. What is that? Wholesale prices in the United States went up 11% in April alone from a year earlier. That indicates high inflation will remain a burden for consumers and businesses in the months ahead. Yay! Thanks, Joe Biden. Let's keep sending our money to Ukraine for your little war, your little personal penis war with Vladimir Putin. Great. You guys can measure your dick some more with our billions of dollars. Great. That's all it is a dick measuring contest, and I'm sick of it. God, way to go, Biden. Way to go, Kamala Harris. Way to go. Great leadership. Send all of our money over there for a stupid war against these people you can't stand because, you got little dick syndrome. Why the hell are we paying for a non-NATO country? Dude. Dude, NATO is the whole reason we're in a fucking war right now. Do you realize that, right, Dave C? NATO needs to be dissolved. NATO is stupid. NATO was developed to fight Russia. And because NATO kept building up and building up and building up, Russia finally responded. You understand that, Dave? You like the Little Dick Syndrome reference? Little Dick Syndrome? Dave, you understand that? What's up with the title of the show? What's up with the title of the show? I don't know. What's up with the title? I can't see it. NATO had no point other than starting World War III. Don't NATO protect USA. My God. You guys never watch the shows of mine that you really should, do you? I thought we aren't supposed to be involved with countries on their own. Bro, we shouldn't be involved with any other country, period. We shouldn't be sending military, weaponry, reinforcements or anything to any other country at all. I don't know, Dave, if you've looked around here in America, but things are pretty bad for a lot of people. And I just think it would be a great idea to stop sending billions of dollars for a war that we shouldn't have started, and we did start it, and neglecting to give that money instead to the people here that really need it in the form of government programs. That's how I feel about it. Maybe you support NATO, Dave. Maybe you support building up weaponry and armament. Look where it got us. Look where did it protect Ukraine from Russia? Did NATO protect them? How did that work out? Did that stop Russia from doing what Russia wants to do? I mean, and did them not being in NATO stop us from sending them billions of dollars in weaponry, and reinforcements? I mean, you guys should watch this show more often. You've missed a lot. We talked about how plenty of scholars here in the United States were warning about this in the last 10 years, saying you cannot put these NATO installations, you can't pay to have Ukraine bombing Russians in Donbass, what Lindsey Graham was jerking his little dick off to, and expect Russia to just stand by while Russians are being wiped off the face of Ukraine. They're not going to stand for it. How long do you think it was going to take before they finally responded? 14,000 bodies, that's how many it took. You agree, forget NATO. Yeah. Someone walking in my backyard. Yeah, there's a lot of people walking in my backyard. What did she say about printing money? We are printing money. We can't afford anything. We just print money out of thin air. No, she actually makes a good point. No, Sean, we do print money out of thin air. You realize that, don't you? Gussie was right. We print money out of thin air. And then, these morons to send billions of dollars. Where do you think all that money comes from? Oh, man. We can't even keep track of it all. NATO protected the security of its neighbors anyway. No. NATO incited Russia to move into Ukraine and take it. That's what NATO did. Are you there to stay? Don't you miss your home in Cali? I do not miss my home in California, and I am here to stay. Why do you always ask me that? Shit, my life is a lie. Fuck. Oh shit, my life is a lie. Well, just so you know that America prints as much, they do print money out of thin air, bro. They literally do. I mean, she said it was factual, dude. What she said was factual. You said, you realize what an idiot you sound like saying America prints money out of thin air? No. Do you realize what an idiot you sound like for pushing back on her for saying the truth? You should Google that and find out how much money the United States prints every year, while not taking money out of circulation at all. Oh man, I made a good tweet today. It was about toilet paper. I hope you guys saw it. It had a picture on there. Let's see. It's got 0 likes, 0 retweets. So you guys don't see it. Let me see. How many likes does it have? 2 likes. Nick and Sean, thank you. It's got 1 quote tweet and 1 retweet. Thank you, Nick and Sean. I don't know if Sean retweeted. Yeah, the toilet paper tweet is fantastic. My Twitter account is @NaysGardenShow. @NaysGardenShow on Twitter. If you guys would like to like my tweet, quote the tweet, retweet the tweet, that would be great if you would consider that. So we're having a baby formula shortage here in the United States. Governor Phil Murphy of New Jersey tweeted this: New Jersey will not cooperate with any out-of-state investigation into our healthcare providers that seeks to punish anyone, patient, provider, counselor, friend, or Uber driver for providing abortion care. Good for them. That's a very important tweet, man. I'm retweeting it right now. Very, very important. German TV shows Nazi symbols on helmets of Ukrainian soldiers, and now they're wearing swastikas on their helmets. Nice. Nice. Oh, that's great, man. Yeah, send your billions of dollars to those Ukrainian Nazis. My mom didn't get that? I do not know if she heard it. Oh, there she is. Okay, great. Oh, it's our lighting guy. Great. Yeah, send the money to the Nazis, Biden. Great. Great job. Great job. You are so going to lose the next election. You know, I'm going to be like that blue-haired dude humping the TV on American Horror Story when Donald Trump beat Hillary Clinton. When he beats Joe Biden, I'm going to laugh and laugh. You know why? Because we've already lost abortion. We've already lost Roe v. Wade. There's nothing left. So who cares now? Now I just want to see Joe Biden get his ass beat for being a Pampers-wearing asshole. For being a dement. And for people pushing him into this position of power that he shouldn't be sitting in. I'll be looking forward to his defeat. I'm an idiot, Gussie, says Sean. Well, she was right about that. Look it up, man. Research it. Find out how much money the United States prints. And our Secretary of Defense came from Raytheon. From the Raytheon Board of Directors. Nice, huh? Maybe he won't run too old. Maybe he'll... Whatever. I can't say anything. You know, it's like under Biden, we just lost Roe v. Wade. And people are saying, we need to keep voting for Biden so we can preserve Roe. Preserve what? We lost the farm. We lost it all. I don't know how else to explain it or describe it to you. But those people out there that are all gung-ho Dem right now, I'm like, for what? Just because of Trump, because of this one dude that I can't stand him either, but look who you've put in his place. President Thickin' Poopy Pants. Are you kidding me? Oh, here goes Ron Placone supporting more politicians. Dude, who is Ashcraft? Comedian story of Stop AAPI Hate Fighting Commentary. Vote Ashcraft. What? Who are you? What do you mean vote? Huh. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know why it says vote Ashcraft if she's running for something. He doesn't ever. Oh, he gets going live at 2. Okay. Nothing really going on Twitter. Is there any president you actually like? No. No one sees my tweets again. I see all these people with all these tweets with all these likes and comments and shit. Dude, the line's like 0. What else is going on? Let me see. Anything you guys got going on? Naomi Judd killed herself. Shot herself. Opinion, the breathtaking cluelessness of Musk, right? That's what I've been saying about him. He is clueless. Duh. For these gas prices to start soaring. They already are soaring. What are you talking about? Benny Schaefer, what are you talking about? Gas is like the highest it's ever been. Where do you live? Texas? On an oil well? She was 76 years old. They said she was mentally ill, and she shot herself in the head. Depressed. That is crazy. Wow. Wow, that's crazy, huh? I didn't know that. Biden didn't resign the oil and gas lease. Oh, you live in Florida? He didn't resign the oil and gas lease, so does that mean that our prices are going to go up? Crazy, huh? Thanks, Biden. Yeah, I know, it is sad. An Ohio congressional candidate repeatedly shared pro-QAnon material on social media. Judge shuts down plea hearing after January 6th defendant claims he is innocent. I love it. It's great news in the news today, man. I'm glad I picked a good day to look at the news. We have yet to smoke on this broadcast, just saying. FAA grounds pilots involved in failed pilot switch stunt. Yeah, good. Good. You fucking idiots. They told you not to do it and you went and you did it anyway. I hope you can never fly again. Fuck you both. No telling how many lives they endangered when they did that shit, you know? Who knows where one of those planes could have ended up, you know, and crashed into somebody's house. It's just so stupid. What a dumb thing to do. What? Greg Norman, we've all made mistakes about Jamal Khashoggi's murder? What? Oh, because the Saudis are now backing the LIV Golf Professional Series. So Greg Norman has come out to defend the murder of a journalist in Saudi Arabia by the Crown Prince, that was ordered by the Crown Prince himself. And Greg Norman, this piece of human garbage, is defending the Saudis, saying we've all made mistakes. Talk about the good that it's doing in changing its culture, Norman said. Look, we've all made mistakes. You know, anytime someone starts a sentence with look, I want to fucking punch them down their throat. I want to break their teeth down their throat with my fist. Anytime someone starts, look, no, I'm not, I'm already looking at you. Don't tell me look. All right, you fucking liar. I'm already looking at you. Anytime somebody starts a sentence with the word look, yeah, I got a big problem with that. So he says, look, we've all made mistakes, and you just want to learn by those mistakes and how you can correct them going forward. Yeah, well, what if it was you that got murdered, or your wife, or your son, or your close friend, or whatever? Greg Norman, you fucking douchebag. What a piece of shit. Human garbage. I'm embarrassed I even met that motherfucker. I still have things that he gave me, too. In California. New COVID projections catch the Biden administration off guard. It's almost as if they're not even paying attention to COVID or the pandemic because they got their heads so far up their asses over trying to get you to send $40-50 billion to a war that we shouldn't even be involved with, that we shouldn't have started. You have a sparking bong loaded up. Okay, that's Daniel Andrusy uncle with John Daly. Benny Schaefer, how do you know that? You remember that from the show? Fuck his uncle. Hey, Daniel, fuck your uncle. Fucking piece of shit. Oh, we've all made mistakes. Oh, fuck you. God, fucking piece of shit. They chopped him up into pieces. They chopped that man up into pieces, man, with a meat cleaver. You remember that? It wasn't that long ago. You know? I believe it was when Donald Trump was president. There's good people, there's bad people. You know, there's bad people in our government too. What can you do? Orange. I eat oranges. Look, man, I cannot see this bong. It is too bright in this bright room. Let's try to tamp that down, shall we? I think right there. I think right there. We'll do it like that. Perfect. No law regarding recovering cannabis bongs from creek beds and such. Cheers. It's like they forgot about recovering from the pandemic and all they're thinking about is war now, right? So they're saying, yeah, we could see 100 million new COVID-19 infections. Oh well. I'm not worried about it. You know why? Because I mostly stay away from people. You know, I lock down as much as I can. I stay in this house as much as I can. I don't go out. My friends want me to go out and do stuff. I don't always do it. You know, I try to do it sparingly. I wear a mask when I go into public places. And I've been vaccinated and I've been boosted. I do what I need to do to take care of myself. You do whatever you feel is necessary on you. Doesn't affect me at all. And hey, roll the die. Doesn't affect me at all. I don't give a shit anymore. I used to care. I used to actually care about that. Russia warns Finland of consequences if it joins NATO. I'm reading something. I can't share it with you guys because YouTube won't let me. Let me see if I can play this video. Dude, that was pretty cold, man. Holy shit. That was fucking cold. Dude. These fucking dudes. Okay, so these Russian soldiers killed these civilians in Ukraine. But these dudes knew that the soldiers were there. And I believe they just tried to walk out of there. They knew the soldiers were there. What they should have done, they should have come out with their hands up and surrendered. And they didn't. They turned their backs and just... It was really weird. They just walked out of there like nothing was going on. And the soldiers just came up behind them and shot them dead. They snuck up on them and saw them walking and just shot them dead. Oh, wait. It didn't shoot him dead. It looks like one of them got up. I don't know. It says they killed him. But, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Do you not realize your country is besieged right now? Do you not? What are you going to work for? What are you going to a car dealership for? You know, this is what Ukraine wanted. This is what America talked Ukraine into. They keep showing this. It's so disturbing to watch this. Your shows literally saved my life because you can watch podcasts from anyone else and never had any of them answer me back. Made me feel like someone. Thanks for everything you have done from Cali to Florida. Always an avid Trendy Abstabber super fan. Ryan Webb. Wow, man. I'm going to put that up on Twitter, bro. From Facebook. Thank you so much. Dude, this is crazy. This video of these dudes getting killed is crazy. Yeah, look. America talked Ukraine into this whole thing. Or we'll give you all the weapons you need. Go ahead and bomb the shit out of Donbass, out of the ethnic Russians in Ukraine with our weaponry. Don't worry, when Russia attacks you, we've got your back. We'll send in all the stuff that you need. And they believed them, you know, and they fell for it. They thought, you know, America sent them down the primrose path, just like we read this morning in that article. Remember in the newspaper? Led them down the primrose path and told them, we will stop Russia when Russia invades your country. And we can't stop shit. And the Ukrainians are starting to realize that now. But for you to be in Ukraine right now and acting like nothing's going on, or to go to a place of business, or to do anything where you might come across Russian soldiers and not think that you're going to get slaughtered, is a huge mistake. This is a war zone. You know, your country is a war zone, period. This is what you wanted. This is what these cunts in the Biden administration wanted. This is what Bill Clinton wanted. Donald Trump wanted. Barack Obama wanted. They all wanted a war with Russia. You know, Barack Obama wouldn't even talk to Vladimir Putin. Wouldn't even have a conversation with him. All they wanted to do was fight with him. Hey man, if you can't sit down and talk to your enemies, they will always be your enemies. You're never going to grow from that point. You know, look, I'm just a dude, a podcaster, but I'm just saying, you know, from my perspective, these leaders look like a bunch of fucking children. They look like a bunch of idiots. And the worst part are the people who support them. The people who continue to vote for these politicians. And I don't care if it's right or left. It's all fucked. This whole system sucks. And I'm sick of... I wonder if you guys couldn't hear the music before when I used to do that. You'd be like, what is he doing? Now I got the microphone working. Now you can hear it. Where can I see that video? Here's a link to the video in the chat, and I will tweet. I can't show it on my channel. It's literally showing people getting killed. I'm not allowed to show that on my social media. But I will paste a link to the article, and you guys can click on the article, and it literally shows soldiers shooting these two people from different angles. It's pretty bad, man. It's definitely a war. I'm not saying it's not a war crime. Right? I'm not defending those Russian soldiers. That was fucked up. What they did was totally wrong. But you've got people all over the world and in the Ukraine bragging about how they're, blowing up tanks and they're torturing Russian soldiers that they've captured and things like that. Don't expect you're gonna put rhetoric out there like that, and they're not gonna hear it, and they're not gonna respond, and it's not gonna get uglier and uglier. This is not. Someone said, when this war is gonna end? It's gonna end when Vladimir Putin decides it's gonna end. That's it. When he's done, that's when the war is gonna end. Think about that. And I've heard this from multiple people now. This is what Jimmy Dore asked Jackson Hinkle. He's like, yo, Jackson, when's this war going to end? And Jackson's like, it'll end when Vladimir Putin says it ends. He's driving the bus. You can send as much money to that war as you want. When you consider that he's only dedicated 8% of his troops to this action right now. And he's drumming up support. And there might be more Russians signing up to join that army as we speak. You don't know that. They've already got 1.9 million soldiers. So, you don't have the money, you don't have the resources, and you don't have the people to fight Russia. And for Poopy Pants Biden to, come up there and acting like his poopy diaper don't stink. It's hilarious. And the people that support Poopy Biden, it's hilarious. What are they doing? It's hilarious. He's taking your money and he's sending it to this vendetta, his own personal vendetta, Hillary Clinton's personal vendetta. She wants to blame somebody for her failures. And she thinks Vladimir Putin is a great target, because Rachel Maddow. Do I even have any kafefe left? What am I even doing here with no kafefe? We gotta go on a kafefe cruise. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We're going on a kafefe cruise? Nobody's even doing kafefe cruises anymore now. What are you even doing? Nobody's even talking like that anymore. Psh, unreal. What are you, spinning the camera around multiple times? You're gonna get people dizzy. Don't get them dizzy. What are you doing? Nobody's even doing it like that. Palsy? Where are you going? What are you doing? What are you doing? Where are you going? You gonna make some kafefe? You gonna make some kafefe? That's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna make some kafefe, hey boo boo. Hey boo boo. spoke out. You like to say the that. You like to use the that. You like to say the that. Is it a fact? You like to say that. You like to make it that. Yeah, right behind that TV set up on the counter. See it? Right there? Back in the corner. See it? Yeah, we'll have it. Bisu, bisu. Parkour. 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 The what debate helps when I'm at work. I just got that. Not even kidding, sorry for all caps. Thanks for the oil that stops the chafing, if you know what I'm saying. Where are all these weapons coming from? Our inventory in Ukraine at the moment is like playing rocking around in Ukraine, playing Russian roulette on your own with 5 bullets in the gun. Yeah, we put out all this rhetoric, all this hate towards Russia, you know, and this is definitely what I expected to happen, this sort of thing. Hi, Rye. Silver Mandalorian. Holy shit, what's up, everybody? I found myself getting frustrated with the smallest things in the past 2 years. I've had to just space out a bit and do my own thing to stay sane. The system is so out of control, it seems. Rye. Matt Shores, what's up? All these people showed up as soon as I got up to go get kafefi. I hope you guys are still here. It's the super long videos from Cali. Walking around. Really? You missed the longer videos? I just don't want to drive my mom crazy. You know, she lives in this house, and 1 hour 3 times a day is pretty bad as it is. It's like, waterboarding, basically. Okay, where are all these weapons? Okay, thanks for the oil. Okay, sup. Enoch, what's up? Matt, of course, my friend. I love my chairs roll. Right, hippie chick, I just got that. Thanks, hippie. Helps when I'm at work. Matt Shores, triage oil is the best. Debbie, right on the what debate. I'm going to leave soon. But yeah, what debate is going on? Yone just catching the stream. I'm Adidas, what's up? It's hot over here. Some babies who are feeding on infant formula suffer from this probably simply because their tummies cannot consume organics that contain cow's milk. You all know it. As fuck. Know that. Keep it open. Hit happy 710. Happy 710. Tell Mama it was German's fault. My English is too slow. Is it good to use hemp milk for babies? Know more about this superfood. So, hi, Rye. Are you still here, buddy? $7.12 and was $7.11 when you messaged happy 7:10. That's okay. 7:10 tidings can be earlier, or they can be later. They can be right on time. It doesn't matter. There's no rule. You can be as late as you want. Late as late wants to be. Yeah, I couldn't accept breast milk because I was colicky. It's a colicky baby, so they had to give me cow's milk. I was raised by cows. Moo. Moo. Till 4 years and 20 months old. Every bad stuff. Cheers, son, on them diamond dabs. I'm smoking some OG Kush Bud flower. Look, the jar is starting to dwindle. Man, I could totally understand being a cannabis dealer, selling cannabis to people, and after a while them coming to you and saying, hey, can you get a different strain, man? The same strain is just like, it doesn't really do it for me anymore, you know? I think if everybody could smoke a different strain every time they smoke, or even every bong hit, they might be a lot happier. When I was in California and I could do that, I would switch it up during the shows. I really, really like doing that. Well, my mother didn't have a choice. I mean, if she breastfed me, I would scream, I was in pain. And what's funny is I'm not lactose intolerant. But they both are. I'm not. It's weird, right? Maybe it's because I was raised on cow's milk. That's why I'm not lactose intolerant. Where's my mother at? Mom! Give me a second. little idea. Maybe I'm not lactose intolerant because you raised me on cow's milk. Cow's milk. Maybe that's why I'm not lactose intolerant. Isn't that interesting? I just thought of that. Yeah, hey, maybe we figured something out. Yeah, she said when I was 3 months old. 3 months old, I switched me to cow's milk. Isn't that interesting? I just said to her, maybe that's why I'm not lactose intolerant, because you raised me on cow's milk. And she's like, maybe. Host had a bong buried underground. Found that bong, now it's making a sound. It goes gurgle and bubble. Gurgle and bubble. Craziness in hearing that in the background, lol. That's what I was told. I was formula fed. Hey man, speaking of formula fed, I got a formula to feed myself right now. No law regarding this formula. Cheers. Don't you love the fact that we can sit here on social media and utilize cannabis together like this? Isn't it fantastic that social media allows us to do this? We've been doing this for so long, years and years and years, every day, 3 times a day. People who use hemp milk baby formula claim that it has done wonders for their baby's growth. Hemp milk. I'm just not familiar with that product at all, you know. Stoners are harmless. TikTok. Graham Elwood.
Go looking for fights and trouble. Stoners don't go doing that. They go looking for a PlayStation and a burrito. The
Stoners.
act of aggression a stoner will commit is trapping you in a long, nonsensical conversation with no ending or point.
Graham Elwood is forgetting about this guy. You know, he wouldn't refer to me as a stoner when he watches the fuck you video. Oh, they're so passive and non-aggressive.
Like, dude, chemtrails, like, whatever, bro. Like, but it's harmless. You know what I'm saying? You just go, yeah, dude, walk away. They won't fucking remember. It doesn't matter.
I love Graham so much.
To smoke weed, we're on the brink of civil war. You know what I'm saying? Like, just smoke some weed and chill out.
Smoke some weed.
If everybody smoked weed, we'd realize it's not red versus blue, black, white. It's fucking us versus the billionaires. That's what it is.
Whoa. Whoa, what the fuck just happened, dude?
The thing is, I mean, shit, if Biden smoked weed, he'd, like, remember some more shit? I don't know.
See that redirect bullshit?
You know what I mean? When Trump was president, if he would have smoked weed, he wouldn't want to build a wall for Mexico. He would have been down at the border going, we should start a music festival.
A music festival. That's kind of funny.
Want to hit that shit? Trump's
That's pretty good, Graham. Graham's funny. Check out Graham Elwood, friend of the show. He's been on before. You guys can check him out on his show. Graham Elwood, he is the political vigilante. He is also the Dark Knight of Gotham. You guys check him out, please, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Twitter at Graham Elwood. Please. He's not following this account of mine, but he's following my other account. Yeah, let's call it cannabis in the live stream. Oh, is that a copy and paste? Steph Zamorano. What's up with Steph? Man, people all listened to my tweet and they liked it. A bunch of people liked my tweet. God, these people trying so hard to get followers, so they follow a whole bunch of people, you know. You can tell. So they get some follow backs that way, you know. Holy shit, man. Imagine you're a Russian soldier and you're coming up on a car dealership and you're expecting to see people. And you come around a corner with two other soldiers with you. And you and the other guy, whatever, both see two people walking away from you, unarmed, slowly walking away from you about 30 feet away. And you just murder them where they stand. What the fuck is that? What is that? You know? That is beyond. Your videos are going around Twitter like wildfire? No, they aren't. Ryan Webb, what are you talking about? You're so funny. I wish, buddy. I wish my stuff was going around Twitter like wildfire. Dude, what the fuck did those guys do that for, man? Why would you just murder two people like that, dude? It's just... You've got the drop on them. Their backs are to you. There's three of you, all of you with assault rifles. There's two of them walking away from you. They're just 30. They're not running. They're just shuffling away. They're not running. They were walking. They were no threat. You could have just let them walk away. Oh, dude, I mean, is it shoot first, ask questions later? You know, you've heard that before, and that's what those guys did. They smoked cigarettes before together? They did? And then they killed him? We're talking about this video, man. I just put it up on Twitter. At Nays Garden Show, if you guys want to see the video. It's at Nays Garden Show on Twitter. It's a CNN video, bro. It's really hardcore. It's really bad. These Russian soldiers just mow these people down. It's like this unprovoked. It's not necessary. Whatever the fuck they did, it was just wrong. And I don't understand. I'm trying to understand when you're in war and you're taking over a city or whatever, that discrepancy where you would make that decision, where two people would make that decision or three soldiers would make that decision, that we're just mowing people down. You know, it's fucking war. There is no why. It's just war. Dude. Let me see where I put that video at on my profile. It's pre-hair plug Elon Musk parody is the profile. I got 582 followers. Let's get me to 600 followers, guys. The video it's only got 1 like and 1 retweet. So it's in my feed. It's right there. It's a video. It just shows a soldier holding a gun. I mean, you can see one. Okay, there's 2 people standing there, I think. I believe there were 3 soldiers with guns that were approaching, man. There's a whole unit, man, walking in there. And, so these soldiers, their faces are on camera. They're going to know who these people were. And, you know, it's possible that these could just be people that had obtained, you know, uniforms and weapons and were just wearing that, and maybe they weren't real soldiers from the Russian army. Who knows? It's possible. But I just can't imagine trained soldiers doing this, man. You know? That is what I'm looking at right there. That guy. Huh. That guy put his hand down and fell. He didn't get shot and like collapse. He intentionally went down on the ground. That was interesting. I mean, it looks like he gets shot though. It looks like once they were down on the ground, they shot him more, man. I'm not sure. It's so weird. They show like other footage. It's so stupid how they do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 soldiers coming in. It's 5 of them. Maybe it was staged. I don't know. It's just weird the way that guy fell. I haven't listened to any of this. I'm just watching the video footage for a completely unbiased, you know. I'm watching it over and over again, just getting my. Oh, okay, I see. It was the dude with that. It was that dude. It was that dude. 130. Yeah, okay. Like a bald dude with like white, kind of white hair, but bald. That's the dude. And yeah, he got on the right dies, and the guy on the left limps off after. Right when you first watch and listen to the video. I mean, the thing is I thought they were in there watching them on video monitors. You know, they knew those soldiers were outside. I could be wrong. It does seem like the kind of, they were in the office, it does seem like the kind of place that has video surveillance. It was kind of coincidental that they're walking out right when the soldiers were walking in. That guy was getting ready to put his jacket on, it looked like. He's in like the dark, he's still moving, and it shows somebody getting up. And limping. It shows this guy coming back in and on his cell phone. It's weird. Oh, there might be 6 soldiers. Oh yeah, that dude, they showed him, he's in there dead. He died inside there, he bled out probably. Yeah, that's all blood. That dude bled out. That's crazy. It shows, dude. They dragged his body outside. I don't know why they did that. Fuck, bro. I don't know. They're going in there and fucking shit up, dude. They just showed him shoot the front end of a car that was just sitting there and just blow the fucking car apart so he couldn't use it. You know? Boom. Took the whole front end off, like shot the car right in the motor with a shell. Unbelievable, let alone a fucking AK-47. It's fucked up. I can't even imagine. So one guy's got a scar or a birthmark right on his forehead, man. They're totally going to know who these guys are. One of those soldiers. You can just see his face clear as day. You know, why would you want, when you pause the video, why would you want it grayed out? Who's the re-engineer who thought that one up? You know, but let's just look at this real quick. This soldier right here, his face. His face has a huge birthmark right above his nose. They're gonna find that guy. No problem. He's got like a birthmark right in the middle of his freaking forehead. You know? Something like that happening in our neighborhoods. Yeah, man, you ever see the movie Red Dawn, Whore Dog? It was Russians and they were shooting civilians. You know? They paratrooped in all over the country and they just took over the United States on a ground offensive. It was crazy. Red Dawn. C. Thomas Howell. I think Patrick Swayze was in that. Wolverines. Hey, Hemp dude, maybe if you shorten your name, you won't bump your own fucking chat off with your stupid long ass name. Just word of advice, shorten your stupid long ass name, maybe, so I can see what you're saying. Every time you say something, your long name bumps whatever you said off the page. No, I haven't seen the new Red Dawn. Is it great? Edward Jordan apologizes for saying back when he first mentioned it. Didn't know what. I liked it.
Commemorate the death of their grandfather, now being investigated as a war crime by prosecutors. Sarah Seidel, CNN.
Yeah, man. I think they're going to get them dudes. Here, I'll listen to the report with you guys. We can listen to the report. I'm not going to show it to you, but we can listen to it. It says he looks different. Where's the play button? Middle of the screen.
This is a stark example of a potential war crime perpetrated by Russian forces. An example the world has not yet seen. Russian soldiers shooting 2 civilians in the back. CNN obtained the surveillance video taken from this vehicle dealership that sits along the main highway to Kyiv. The video is from the beginning of the war, as Russians tried and failed to shell their way to the capital. The fight along this road was clearly fierce. But what happened outside this business was not a battle between soldiers or even soldiers and armed civilians. It was a cowardly, cold-blooded killing of unarmed men by Russian forces. The soldiers show up and begin breaking in. Inside of a guard shack, 2 Ukrainian men prepare to meet them. We track down the men's identities. One is the owner of the business, whose family did not want him named. The other was hired to guard it.
My father's name is Leonid Alexeyevich Platz.
His daughter Yulia wanted the world to know his name and what the Russians did to him. Both civilians, both unarmed. We know this because the video shows them greeting and getting frisked by the Russian soldiers, and then casually walking away. Neither seemed to suspect what was about to happen. That is what a member of the civilian fighting force who talked to the men a couple of days before the attack.
They showed the first video out of context, not in a proper sequence. They literally were just talking to those soldiers. They turned around and started walking away, and the soldiers came back and shot them as they walked away. That's crazy. After they verified that they were unarmed.
He did not want to be identified for security reasons.
Pretty sure that's how it went down.
We came there earlier, warned people to leave that place. We also
They
hope
keep
for
showing
the
little
humanity
clips of the
Russian
video,
soldiers.
this and that and the other.
But
They're just showing the whole
unfortunately,
thing
they
in
have no
sequence and time
You
sequence.
see the 2 men walking in the shadows toward the camera. Behind them, the soldiers they were just talking to emerge. A few more steps, and their bodies drop to the ground. Dust shoots up from the bullets hitting the pavement. The soldiers have opened fire.
Hey, Sean.
Minutes later, the guard, Leonid, gets up, limping but alive. He manages to get inside the guard booth to make a call to the local guys for help. This is one of those guys, a Ukrainian truck driver turned civilian soldier.
First of all, we felt a big responsibility. We knew we should go there because a man needed our help. He was still alive.
He's the commander of a ragtag team of civilians who took up arms to fight for Ukraine and tried to save the men. When the guard called them, he explained what transpired with the soldiers. He said the soldiers asked who they were and asked for cigarettes, then let them go before shooting them in the back. When his men finally got to Leonid, he had lost massive amounts of blood.
One man from our group went there and the guy was still alive. He gave him bandages, tried to perform first aid, but the Russians started shooting.
They tried to fight back, but were unsuccessful. They didn't have the firepower to save their countrymen.
Yulia, have you seen the video?
They didn't have the firepower.
I can't watch it now. I will save it to
America,
the child and leave
step
to my
it up,
grandchildren and children.
says mainstream
They should
media,
know about this crime
CNN.
and always
Send more
remember our
money,
neighbors
send
out.
more
Her
weapons.
neighbors to the north, these Russian soldiers, showed just how callous they are. drinking, toasting one another, and looting the place minutes after slaying the two men.
What were the last words that you remember he said to you?
Вот, передавай дітям привіт.
Bye-bye, kisses, say hello to your boys.
Her boys will be left with a
No,
terrible
Tonka, I haven't
lasting
seen it.
memory. The death of their grandfather now being investigated as a war crime by prosecutors. Sarah Seidner, CNN, Kiev.
That's crazy. I'm not trying to go down any rabbit holes, bro. One morbid video at a time, please. Shit, son. Dude, I was breathing straight fire on Twitter today on my alternate account. Boom. What did I say on there? I said, you don't have to pick a side. Never let society paint you into a corner. That's the one I think I'm going to pin to my... See, this one, the one that's pinned right now, it's got 42 likes and 40 retweets. That's really good, man. That's from October 10th. When you accidentally stab yourself in the hand with a flathead screwdriver and must keep working. Trendy pain oil stops pain in seconds. So you can keep going even for breakthrough pain like this. Please share this post everywhere. So let's pin the toilet paper tweet. I think it's fantastic. Pin to your profile. Boom. And you guys can start liking and retweeting that one. Thank you, Nate, for educating me on that fact. You're welcome, Sean. It's my pleasure. What else are we going to do while we're sitting and enjoying some nice cannabis on a nice afternoon like this? As I look out here at the yard, and you guys can look out as I look out. Not there. You can look out here, yes. And you can see the beautiful fencing that I did around the individual plants. I'm so proud of that. I'm like, look what I did, man. Let's fix the brightness on that, make it nice. Let's make it nice right here with the exposure. Robert Loggia. Isn't that beautiful? What do you guys think of that, huh? As I look out at this beautiful yard right now, and look out at these plants. Man, my hammer should be at the front door, man. I should have a hammer. It should be coming. I might want to just check. Right here really quick. If it's here, it'll say. No. What's going on with Nano to XNO? deposits and withdrawals will be delisting Nano. Will support Nano's announcement to update the ticker from Nano to XNO. Deposits and withdrawals in Nano will be suspended. Nano tokens deposited in crypto after that date will not be accepted. Nano deposits, withdrawals practice. I gotta read that again when I have more time. That's pretty messed up. Because I hold Nano. It did horribly. You know? I lost everything on it, but I just keep them. And now they're changing it from Nano to XNO or something. Something different. Dude, if my hammer gets here, which supposedly it's not here yet, but it's supposed to be here within another hour and 15 minutes, I will go out there and I will beat those poles down to the right level. They'll all be the exact same height. They're all going to be straight. I'm going to make sure to hammer them in straight. And if there's ones that are bent, you know, that I can't fix or whatever, I'll pull them out and put straight ones in and replace it. It says it's going to be here by 3:30. It's saying 3:30. One stop away. Whoa. Dude, I can track this motherfucker in real time. He's pretty far away, dude. He's nowhere near me. It's going to be a while. Like they said, 3 to 3:30. Dude, they got GPS on this shit now, bro. Is it going to move when his truck's moving? Am I going to see the truck moving, bro? Am I going to see the... It's moving. It just moved. Next, one stop away, it says. This is amazing. Is it still moving? It stopped. Dude, I swear I saw it fucking move. Dude, it's moving. Dude, it moved! It's moving! It's getting closer! Dude, my hammer's en route, bro. I can see it moving towards my neighborhood. This is the coolest shit I've ever seen. Where's my mom at? I gotta get this on fucking video, man. Be like, Mom, look at this shit. Have you guys seen this shit? Real-time tracking of your fucking package. Boom, on the move. He's en route. I wonder if the update timing on it is like every 30 seconds or every 60 seconds, you know? He's on the move, son. The hammer is on its way. I believe he's inside the neighborhood, I believe. There should be an update here. If it's every 30 seconds. It doesn't say, it says I'm the next stop now. It literally says I'm the next stop. You're the next stop. Dude. How crazy. How crazy is that? It's not showing any movement, though. I do not see any movement. I do not see any movement here. Probably because they're at a stop right now, like dropping something off. Dude, this is craziness. There it goes, it moved. Holy shit, dude, he's on the move. Can you zoom this in? Dude, I could see exactly where some motherfucker is, bro. I bet you my phone's gonna ding and say he's in the neighborhood. I bet my phone's gonna go ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. He's gonna be like, your Amazon driver has arrived. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Dude, my hammer's on its way. I wonder, oh, it just updated again. You're the next stop. This is so fucking cool, bro. I can't believe I'm literally watching this right now. I was like, I wonder where my hammer's gonna get here. I pull up tracking, and it literally shows that motherfucker coming to my goddamn... is in the neighborhood. He comes, he's getting closer. Dude, I wish you could update the refresh rate on this. Updated 20 seconds ago. Oh, this is going to tell me the refresh rate. It's at the bottom. I see. Updated now, it says. Updated 10 seconds ago. As I zoom in and out, it says it changes the time. Updated 20 seconds ago. He's on my street, man. He's on my street. This is so fucking awesome. I can't believe this shit, dude. Oh my god. You might not be aware of this, but Amazon has tracking now live on their deliveries, so you can literally watch your package coming down the road on a GPS, and it's psychotic and crazy. This is the first time I just discovered it just now, and I'm seeing the first package I've ever seen delivered this way. It's funny how it hasn't changed the time, because it's going to be here any second. But I literally know that you're going to hear my front door alarm going off here any second when this person brings this thing up to the door. And my package is going to be here. And we were just saying, I'm getting this hammer so I can hammer these posts into the ground. It's going to be cool. But it's showing it here at my house. They're here. They're here. They're at my house. The car is in my driveway. Car's in my driveway. Here, check this out. This is psychotic. flat out. That was cool. That came in handy, didn't it? It was almost too handy. It was almost too handy. The flower. East Wing. So, East Wing does some bubble wrapping, man, but I got this right here. Come at me, son. I'm gonna cut you. I'm gonna cut you, you packaging. I'm gonna cut that packaging. I'm gonna cut you. All right, let's go pound some. Thor by the power of Thor. By Garthok's hammer. Whoever the fuck's hammer. Let's go pound some steaks, man. What do you guys say? You want to pound some damn steaks, man? Let's pound them, man. We're gonna pound some steaks. Let's see if I can fix this though first. Oh, I can't, can I? This would have to go like that. All right, now I gotta walk all the way around like this. Okay, and now I would have to go like this. And then you guys probably can go like that. And you might be able to see all of the steak driving. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. All right, that's where I'm going. I'm going to go drive these steaks in. I should have some gloves on. But I don't feel like really grabbing them. Yeah. Yeah. I'll look at it. I haven't looked at it really closely. I'll look at it. Yeah. There you go, man. That's what the difference is going to be. So I only did half because, well, my elbow's starting to hurt me a little bit. That's not why I stopped, but I'm glad I did because my elbow's starting to hurt me a little bit. My right elbow. But I got half of it done so you can see the difference once they're lowered, and wait till I paint those poles green. You're not even going to see them. They're going to blend right in. It's going to be so pretty, man. What do you guys think? Did you enjoy watching me drive those stakes in by hand? It's quite a job. The new trendy hammer. Yeah, you guys like that? Okay, cool. Hey, Docky's here. Doc. Wow, that was really cool. If they delivered my hammer and I could see it coming like that. Did the puller take the posts out okay? Oh yeah, it took the posts right out, man. That puller was awesome. If I want to redo one of these poles, I'm not even worried about it. I'll put the puller on there and just yank it right out of the ground. Also, I'm pretty sure I can drill for water real easily, man. When I pull one of those poles up, they're full of water. I think it would be really easy to put a well back there. Just dig a little short, just a very shallow hole and run a pump into it, I've already got a creek where I can pump water right out of that anyway. But it would be very easy to do. Plus, we've already got piping running to the creek under the driveway. It'd be very easy to just run a hose down into the water with a filter on it and draw water into the home. Very easy. Comes up through the gutter system. We could just bypass it, Really cool, actually. I should do that. As a backup water supply. It'd be cool as shit. It's spring water, dude. It just flows out to the ocean, Think about it. It's spring water that flows out to the ocean. Whoa, dude. How many springs flow out to the ocean? And why aren't we doing something with that? Why are we allowing that? We should be keeping that water, man, Right when it gets to the ocean, we should have reclaim trucks. Right where it gets, right before it turns to salt water, we should have reclaim trucks that are pulling the water out. We need that. Big time. Dude, I'm kind of sad that my elbow hurts a little bit from swinging that hammer. I'm saddened by that. Slightly saddened. I'm sad. I'm saddened by that. Not happy, sad. But look at how nice it looks, man. My elbow will heal, I'm sure. Some of those poles over there on the right are really crooked. I got to make sure they're straight before I drive them in. That's what I tried to do to all of these. I did a pretty good job. Yeah, they're all pretty straight. That's good. They look nice and straight. One in the front looks like it's leaning to the right just a little bit. That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Nothing that can't be fixed down at the base by bending it a little bit, you know? If I'm so inclined to do so. But, yeah, using that, I'm surprised how much I got done with that wooden mallet, you know? Because that 4-pound mallet, you know, it's not easy. It's not easy, and that thing is just pure steel, fucking anvil hitting that steel pole. And it takes a lot of swings, man, to knock one of those down that far. You know, I'm surprised I did so much with that. That's probably why my elbow's hurting from all the swinging I was doing with the wooden mallet, you know. And now just doing this one just kind of finished the job, so to speak. A dowsing rod. I don't believe in that shit, Ryan. You can hardly see them now instead of the old ones. I don't need a fucking dowsing rod, bro. There's water everywhere underground. Everywhere. You dig deep enough, you'll fucking, most likely you'll hit it. If you don't hit it at 600 feet, if you went like another 50, you'd probably hit water, you know? I'm here where I'm telling you that 2 feet down, 3 feet down, I'm hitting freaking water, and you're telling me I need to use a dowsing rod, and I'm telling you there's water everywhere, bro. You don't need a dowsing rod. You don't need someone to lie to you and tell you that they're sensing water somewhere when the water is everywhere, especially here in Florida. You're going to hit water, especially by a drain canal, which we're on. Yeah, the water's down there, bro. It's sitting on limestone. Big bucket aquifers full of it. Full of water. Fresh water. Getting pumped out every day with these springs. In fact, I was checking my property for a spring. There's a spring up the creek a little bit. It's just a little tiny one. It's coming out of the side, the little shore there. It's really cool, man. Little spring pumping out water. And it's like, if there's that one, there could be another one over here on my property, you know. It'd be cool if I found that. I know exactly what to look for. It's a certain kind of algae that grows around a spring mouth. So you could totally see it up there. It looks kind of magical, you know. It's different color sand. It's like white sand coming out. You can hardly see them. Thank you, Ryan. Right? You can hardly see those shorter stakes. It makes a big difference driving them down to the height of the cages, right? Yeah, they're kind of like an eyesore up until you do that. I am going to need some triage oil on my elbow probably if I want to finish that job. That's fucking, dude, I should probably just wait another day before I go out there and try to finish it. Or just do one pull a day and just do it over a period of 8 days. But you really have to use 2 hands to swing that thing properly. One of those poles is bent, but I'm thinking once it's down in the ground pretty deep, you won't be able to see that bend as prevalently. It won't matter. Like that, yeah. Little bow to it. Little bow to it. I don't know. It'd be better to just cut that one off at the top. If I had a cutting tool that would cut that steel, that'd be cool as shit. Dude, what the fuck am I doing here? coastal homes in North Carolina wash into the ocean. Ron Placone, who moved to the coast a year or two ago, and I said, dude, don't do it. I said, I know you love the beach, but the beach is going to encroach, man. You find some place that's up high or something. You know, it's like, don't move to the middle of Florida, bro. Florida's going to be underwater. Here we are, the hypocrites. My sea level's like 100 feet up where I am. My altitude. I should be safe for most climate change for my lifetime. Should be. UK orders Zelensky to stop peace negotiations. What? What's that all about? How long is this video? We should probably watch this Jimmy Dore video. Had to dip out for a second. You're back. Okay.
Guess
Dipper.
what, ladies and
You're a
gentlemen?
big dipper.
According
You're just
to
a big dipper.
Ukrainska Pravda, sources close to Zelensky, Boris Johnson, who appeared in the Capitol almost without warning, brought a simple message that even if Ukraine is ready to sign some agreements on guarantees with Putin, the West are not. So we talked about this before, that the impediment to peace in Ukraine is not Vladimir Putin. It's Joe Biden and NATO. And they're not allowing, and who's part of that? This guy. And they're not allowing this guy to do any peace negotiations. That's what's happening. So I'm going to read you this article, parts of it anyway. Possibility of talks between Zelensky and Putin came to a halt after Johnson's visit. So again, this is not. You're not going to hear this on CNN. You're not going to hear this on MSNBC. The New York Times aren't going to tell you this, and if they do, they'll tell you in a propagandized way. According to this newspaper, sources close to Zelensky, the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Boris Johnson, who appeared in a Capitol almost without warning, brought two simple messages. What were the messages? Number one, first, that Putin is a war criminal and he should be pressured, not negotiated with. Don't negotiate. Now, we all know how this war is going to end. It's going to end however Russia and Putin want it to end. And the way this war is going to end is with a independent, neutral Ukraine. Unless Russia just takes it over. But it's going to end however Russia wants, and the best we can get is in neutral Ukraine, meaning they're not going to join NATO, and the people in the Donbass who didn't go along with the 2014 coup instituted by the United States and Ukraine. We overthrew their government and installed a puppet regime in 2014. So there's people in eastern Ukraine that didn't want to go along with that. Ukraine government started killing them, and they're Russian speakers. So that's how it's going to end. They're going to have autonomy for that eastern Ukraine Russian speakers, and Ukraine's going to be neutral, meaning they're not going to join NATO. That's how it's going to end. Go ahead.
It's amazing that it's amazing that the Ukrainian officials have bought into this Western narrative, because obviously now Russia has invested so much time, energy, and resources into the war that they might still go to the negotiating table. I think it would appease, China and India, who they want to be in the, they
Oops. That one. Let's fuck with the brightness, shall we? Let's fuck with the brightness. As the sun goes down, we need to turn the exposure up. As thus. Oh man, I've got pizza here. My mom had chicken marsala for lunch. I had pizza and garlic knots, and they're here. Whenever I want to eat, it's great. Did you guys see my owl? Did you guys see the owl I got on video? You want to see that? I got an owl, a couple owls. Did you guys see my owls? My owls. Did you guys see my owls? Did I grow up in this house? For my teenage and above, I grew up here. Yeah. This is the home of my childhood, yes indeed. Owl. Pretty cool, huh? See it? Owl. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. They're called a barred owl. B-A-R-D. B-A-R. Barred owl. Not a barn, but a bard. B-A-R-R-E-D. Bard, I believe. I got him on video. I got the owl on video. I got the owl on video. Got him on video. There's these deer. I got these deer on video. And I got this owl on video too. Looks a great property. Nay would love a video walk around from outside showing the roof and everything. Yeah, the roof's really nice. I took some pictures of the roof today. I can show you. Look at the deer walking up to me. Oops. Rand Paul, we're going to shut it down. Jackson Hinkle, going live, doing a show. Jackson Hinkle. There's the owl right there. Just flew in. Did you see that? It just flew in. Beflow, man. Look at that. Beflow. What? Barred owl, son. What? Psh. You can't even do it like that anymore, pal. You can't even do a barred owl anymore, pal. You doing a barred owl? Nobody's even doing a barred owl. What are you doing, a barred owl, son? Nobody's even doing 4 o'clock bong rips anymore at 3:36 anymore, pal. What are you even doing again? What is that, an owl in the tree? Thank is amazing to get them so close. You're welcome, Ryan. Look at this, look at that. It's a barred owl. He's gonna turn his head around here. Look at this. He's gonna turn his little who head around. Watch this. Here he goes. 3, 2, 1. Turn and turn. Boom. Pretty goddamn spooky and cool, huh? That head's just on a swivel. On a swivel, son. Swivel, son. What? Swivel, son. What? So my mom and I were outside. She was outside the day after I was out there with the dog, dude, and these owls, they start hooting and scared the fucking shit out of me. They're so loud. They just start squawking. And me and the dog, we were startled, man, seriously. And came inside. We're like, God, these owls. My mom was out the next night, same thing. She's like, oh my God, the owl scared the shit out of me. I'm like, I know, right? They're startling. They're quite startling. I'm so startled. I'm so startled.
I want to keep them happy, but at the end of the day, they're less likely.
How long is this video, Ron Placone?
Oh man, here it is,
Oh,
that
it's-
moment of truth.
It's the whole video. Oh, it's raining! It's raining outside on my new hammer and my ladder. I put all my other tools away though. Dude, where did this freaking rain come from? Holy shit. There's a red cardinal out there in the yard. It looks so nice out there. I got the yard got mowed today, so it looks beautiful. Now it's raining on the whole thing, so that's perfect. It's gonna like that. Nothing like a nice rain after the grass is cut and the sun is gone, you know. If it stays cloudy, because you don't want the sun to come out and bleach the grass, because that, I think that happened in our front yard. Crispy Chris, what's up, buddy? That's Florida for you, right, James? Just boom, out of nowhere. Boom. Hello. Rain. But the wildlife loves the rain, man. They love walking around in the rain. You might see some more deer come through. The Sticks Florida don't know much about the layout of Florida, come from the UK. And did you see the non-pilot landing that paying like a total loss? Yeah, they won't shut about it. It was some reason to fucking not look at us spending all your money on the war. This dude had to land a plane. I don't give a fuck about that, bro. You know, Ryan, that's just a distraction. I'm sorry, but it's all they're talking about, so they don't have to talk about, you know, the billions of dollars they're sending to Ukraine over a war that America fucking started. And they're trying to blame Putin for it. Hilarious. A rainwater bong hit? I don't, not that I remember, it doesn't mean that I haven't. I mean, hasn't all water come from rain at some point, Sean? It's recycled and recycled and recycled. Look at this rain. Recycling off the roof. I gotta look at this. Hold on one second. I gotta see the way this is draining over here. So, it's getting right there. Oh, that doesn't seem to be. The rain doesn't seem to be pouring down in this spot anymore. Look at this. I mean, I don't know if this is just because it's not a heavy rain. Look at this. Just a little bit of rain coming from this spot now. Yeah. What are you saying? Water? No, it's not raining. Mom, the house is so big, it's not raining here, and it's raining there. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's not raining over there.
That is priceless.
You guys, the living room is so long that if you go to one end, it's not raining. If you go to the other end, it's pouring.
Yeah.
How funny is that?
I wish it was raining harder so I could see if you're going to have a problem.
Well, it might. I'll keep my eye on that because I'm curious. Now that that's up, I'll fix that the wood chips, and see if they stay this time with a rake. You know, because that's not enough water to move those wood chips now.
Yeah.
So let's just see. Dude, does this say I've been alive for over 2 hours? What? 2.5 hours? How have I been live for 2.5 hours? Oh, I went outside. That's right. I went outside and I was working on the fence for like a half hour. That's right. I forgot about that. But still, I was only out there for like a half hour, wasn't I? 2.5 hours. Somebody was complaining. They're like, I missed the long shows. And I remember that. And so we'll do a long one. Maybe we'll go up to 420, you know? So it's 3:45 right now. I still have a little kefefe. The rain has stopped. I wanted it to pour so we could test this roof out. I got to tell you, we're not going to need gutters, man. We're going to be able to throw those gutters away. That guy was trashing our gutters. We're not going to need them. If this is an indicator of what this roof does and the way it distributes water, which is what I told my mom, every single slat is a gutter on this roof. So nothing pools to one spot. It goes wherever the rain hits, that's where it goes down. It doesn't hit and slide like a whole bunch of it into one spot and gully into this one channel and then just pour out in one spot on the ground. It is evenly distributed through every channel of the metal roof, which is what you would call, I guess, corrugated. So it's got channels, you know. It's just regular warehouse. It's like does that for like strength, you know. This is going to be really interesting, man, to see a real heavy rain. See if we can get rid of those gutters. Out on my motorbike other day in the rain. And it was me asking for longer shows. Didn't want to say you hit the 2-hour mark. Other day in the rain. Yeah, it was you that said that, Ryan. It's funny. That's funny. So inflation, guys, is 11% up. That's trending on Twitter right now. You should know that. It's very expensive, man. The cost of living is up. Everything is up. And, our president and vice president are choosing to send our money that we need here to a fucking war that they encouraged, that they fed with weapons and hate. Just so you guys know where your money's going. While you guys are all suffering and hurting and the gas prices are skyrocketing, just so you all know. It's fucking crazy, our leadership, man. If you ever wanted to get out in the street and protest, now you got a good reason to do it. James McGill and Sean Days retweeted my tweet. You don't have to pick a side. Never let society paint you into a corner. Thank you, you two. That's not what happened, nor how it happened. Huh? That's not how what happened. That's not what happened. We gave up Roe v. Wade. What more do you want to lose on the run? Nor how it happened. Yeah. Democrats are in power, and we lost Roe v. Wade under Democratic leadership. That's exactly how it happened, and you denying facts isn't going to change it or stop Donald Trump from becoming your president again. So get ready for it, because lying asses like you, shit libs like you, are the reason why Donald Trump's going to come fucking destroy you. And, I don't want it to happen, but you keep begging for it. What can I do for you? I can't do anything for you. You won't listen to reason. You sit there and lie to yourselves. So lie to yourselves. Yeah, that's not. It didn't happen. We did not lose Roe v. Wade under Biden and Kamala Harris. No, they totally went to Texas and fought. As soon as Texas started changing abortion laws and making it legitimate for everyone else to start looking at that. Yeah, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris went right to Texas and they spent every day there fighting for women's rights. Oh, that's right. No, they didn't at all. They didn't go to Texas at all. That's right. That's how much they fucking cared. So, yeah, it happened under your beautiful leadership that you're trying to get people to vote for. Listen, people are sick of the Democrats, man. It's not my fault. You guys are pouring money into this freaking Ukrainian war, and the Republicans are wiping the fucking floor with you over there on Fox News. They support it too, but since you're in power, they can put it off on y'all. So, have fun with that. 15-week laws. Yeah, 15-week laws. Whatever. They're idiots. You know, hippie chick. Ugh. Motherfuckers. Texas started eroding at women's rights, and Kamala Harris and Biden didn't do shit. You know, Barack Obama had 8 years to codify Roe v. Wade, and he didn't do shit. Bill Clinton could have codified Roe v. Wade, and he didn't do shit. We don't want to piss off the Republicans. We don't want to piss off the Republicans. Well, the Republicans now, they don't seem to have a problem wanting to piss off Democrats. See how that worked? I got, your Christianity and your guns. I got bigger fish to fry, folks. Let me drink this lead poisoned water. What is this MAGA king trending on Twitter? President Biden, under my predecessor, the great MAGA king, the deficit increased every single year that he was president. The great MAGA king. The great MAGA king. Trump believes he's a king. His fathers want to be ruled by a king. Have classified docs at his home in Florida. Okay, MAGA king. All right, I get it. All right, look, man. It's raining again. No law regarding wet step hammers and wet step ladders and 4-pound hammers. Cheers. We've been live for quite some time. Quite some time, I must say. You know that? Rain is coming down. You guys can hear it probably on the microphone. Dude, I don't know how they're going to get those skylights up on the roof. They are so fucking heavy. I couldn't even lift the box. It had water on it. I mean, there's water on it, and there's a lot of water on it, and that's extra weight. But, dude, I put my hand underneath the skylight box to dump the water off of it, and I couldn't even budge the box. And I was like, these guys have to hoist, 2 guys are going to hoist this thing up a ladder? 2 ladders? What? Yeah, the metal roof doesn't even make noise. You know, all we're hearing really is the rain hitting the skylight paper, plastic, and it just depends on what the skylights sound like when the rain hits the skylight, I guess, is what it's going to sound like. Because, dude, I don't hear the rain hitting the metal roof at all. This is great, man. I hope it keeps raining. I hope it rains harder. They said the yard really uses it, you know. And we've got grass sprouting up everywhere. No. Clover and grass. It doesn't matter. It all blends in together and it just looks green, you know. It's perfect. He did such a great job today on the mowing. That's just going to get better and better too. Because there's more grass growing in. And the more grass grows in, the better it looks every time he mows. So, what else? Let's see, what else? Collapsing homes, vivid examples of the climate crisis. Okay, we could watch this video if it plays for us. I might have to fast forward it. Sometimes it works on this browser. I think it's working on this browser for me.
There's severe weather pounding North Carolina's Outer Banks. 2 homes in Rodanthe collapsing and just sliding into the ocean. Officials there are warning that more homes may be lost. CNN's chief climate correspondent Bill Wade.
That's not lost, man. That's a houseboat now. Did you see that thing just float away perfectly? God, how fun would that be to be like upstairs in that house, just like you're cruising on the love boat. Ba-da-da. You're right in the front, you know. God, that would be crazy. Sitting in a living room, you know, playing video games, fucking going out in the ocean.
Is here with more on this. Tell us what is behind this, Bill.
Well, it's a combination of erosion on a barrier island. Those tend to move over time, and it is higher sea levels. And it's a reminder that sea level rise doesn't come like a Hollywood movie, like something out of, you know, the books of the Old Testament. It's a little inch, a little inch, a little inch here and there, and eventually this is what you have. Zillow estimates that house that just went in was worth more than $300,000. It just sold less than 2 years ago for $275,000, was listed as a 2 out of 10 on the flood rating. The other house sold for $550,000 in August, right there. There's about a dozen on the Outer Banks that have been considered so vulnerable that officials have cut off the power to make sure they're not occupied when this happens. Now, again, this is a barrier island, so it's a little different than those living on the mainland, but canaries are the first thing to die in a coal mine in the old days, and these days, barrier islands are the first to go as the sea level rises. It's going up about an inch every 5 years, but that's expected to accelerate. So if you live along the coast, and this isn't part of the conversation, This might be a nice clip to show at your next homeowners association meeting.
Yeah, there's still a lot of people who live in these areas, and certainly a lot of people on the East Coast are familiar vacationing in these areas. And as you move farther inland, Bill, then what does it look like as the sea levels rise inch by inch?
Well, here's the thing. As you go to the beaches this summer, take a look around, and chances are you're on a fake beach. From the southern Maine all the way to South Padre Island, communities spend millions of dollars dredging sand off from the bottom of the ocean and pumping it onto these beach fronts because that's where the dollars are made from tourism and property values as well. And so what you're going to see, unfortunately, as this plays out of time, the communities that can't afford to do that will be the first to see scenes like that. That opens up litigation, of course. That opens up, plummeting housing values and roiling insurance markets. So again, a warning right there, pretty vivid from the Outer Banks today.
Wow. Crazy, right? Tornado hits New Orleans. Tornado. Is that kind of irregular? Or is that normal?
CNN's Derek Van Dam joining. Massive cleanup beginning in New Orleans after a tornado hit and left a trail of destruction in several areas. This storm, you're looking at it here, it flipped cars, it tore the roofs off of some homes. Others were just completely ripped off of their foundations. One person that we know of was killed. And when you see these stunning images of the damage, that seems like a miracle. CNN's Derek Van Dam joining us now from hard-hit St. Bernard Parish. Derek, tell us what you're seeing now that the day has dawned.
Yeah, Brianna, we have got our first light here just adjacent to the lower 9th Ward east of New Orleans, and we're getting that first glimpse of daylight and giving us and revealing to us as well as the residents here the true nature of the devastation that was left behind by this powerful tornado that struck about 7:30 local time last night. Let's take you to the air, show you what it looks like from above, and you too at home can get an idea of just how bad it was. In fact, we talked to the St. Bernard Parish president earlier this morning, and he told CNN that when you guys see what happened overnight, once that daylight hits the damage scene, you're going to see that was truly a miracle. And he was referencing, of course, the limited amount of injuries that occurred with this powerful tornado. And unfortunately, there was a confirmed fatality, but that number, of course, with the devastation that we're seeing behind us, could have been much, much higher. I want to show you the nature of a tornado. As a meteorologist, we study this in depth. We understand damage patterns. And this is very characteristic of a powerful tornado. It is indiscriminate in what it destroys. Look behind me here. You can see homes completely untouched, virtually untouched by this tornado. And then you can see clearly what is a school bus behind me that has been flipped. It has traveled at least 100 yards from where it was parked earlier this morning. And then here directly behind my right shoulder is a home where the roof has been completely lifted off. We talked to some residents who actually rode out this tornado. It was a mother and father of 2 children that were 6 and 8 years old. They lived just down the road within this neighborhood of Arabi in St. Bernard Parish. They told me that they could actually feel the pressure drop within their ears as the tornado approached. That's how powerful it was. They took a mattress from their bed and hid inside their bath to take cover. And fortunately, all were okay here. Brianna?
Wow, man. That shit's crazy.
A line of severe storms causing some very serious damage this morning in Texas. Take a look at this unbelievable video. That truck just getting tossed around by high winds, amazingly managing to drive away there. More than a dozen tornadoes reported in Texas and Oklahoma yesterday. This morning, a new tornado watch in effect for more than 8 million people in parts of Texas, Arkansas, and also Louisiana. So let's get the latest here from Chad Myers. Unbelievable video.
Yeah, and some of the tornadoes yesterday were pretty unbelievable too. I'm sure we're going to get reports that they were larger than EF3s in some spots.
That's crazy, dude. What the hell is that?
Y'all, that's a water spout. Oh my God! Here comes the storm, dude. This
They're
is
all just
crazy.
taking video. They're all standing around taking video of it.
Oh my God, is it gonna turn into a tornado? I'm like tripping right now. Yo! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here comes the storm. Dude, this is crazy. Oh my God, is it gonna turn into a tornado? I'm like tripping right now. Yo!
It's crazy how fast that thing moves.
Oh my God.
Do you guys see how fast that moved towards those people? Fucking A, dude. They were just standing there. All those people, that thing just went wham! There was nothing they could do.
Bombogenesis definitely sounds like a scary term. A bomb cyclone is a low-pressure system that has undergone bombogenesis. In fact, storms that undergo this weather phenomenon can be rather destructive, causing a lot of damage. But in the meteorological sense, bombogenesis simply means a storm that drops 24 millibars.
Okay, whatever. It's like she's trying to pacify me or something. I don't get it. What? You want me to feed you again? Okay, listen, guys, I gotta feed my cat, so I gotta go. So, it's my cat's fault that the show is ending. But I love you guys, and I will see you guys later. There's nobody to blame, just a hungry cat. You guys take care. I hope you enjoyed the nearly 3 hour, nearly 3 hour episode. And you guys enjoy your 710s and your 420s. I'll see you guys either tonight or tomorrow. You guys take care. Bye-bye now. Oh yeah, remember, I'm at Nays Garden Show on Twitter. At Nays Garden Show. I'll be there. So come on over when I tweet, man, because nobody retweets me. You guys don't see my tweets, man. Somebody retweet me at Nays Garden Show. All right, bye guys.